I was unaware of any particular symptoms until the point where I became jaundiced. I went up to the GP, which is just down the road here, and was immediately referred for a case of obstructive jaundice. They then did a series of tests, and that led to the discovery of a mass in the head of my pancreas, and a month later I was being referred to the Royal Free Hospital in London for surgery to remove a tumour. When they started the surgery, there was something they could see about my pancreas that just they weren't happy with, and the decision was made to remove my whole pancreas. After surgery then, because there was some evidence of spread to lymph nodes, I was told that it was best that I have some chemotherapy. So I had 6 months of chemotherapy, which I tolerated really well. I continued working and I was feeling pretty good. I had a scan and got the results a few weeks later, which showed that there was a new tumour in my liver, two areas actually in my tumour, relatively small, but the cancer had come back. I was then put onto a course of a different chemotherapy. They did another scan and it showed that this chemotherapy hadn't reduced the size of the tumours at all, they'd grown slightly. They referred me over to the Royal Marsden from Broomfield and said, look, have a look at the trials there, they'll look at something that might be suitable to try something different. They had a chat with me, talked me through the sort of general principles, took some blood. I think every time you go there you end up with quite a lot less blood than you went with. They talked to me about what's called a pan-RAF trial. Unfortunately, in the process of going through the tests, a blood test suggested I'd had a heart attack, which they were clear I hadn't. So with that not really being reliable, unfortunately that one came to a halt. Finally, they identified another one, which I just started the first treatment. Because of the first week, this week, they took no end of different samples of me. They plucked my eyebrows every day, which is something that's never happened to me before. So that's one of the ways to analyse the hair roots, because hair roots are one of the areas that the body, it's the reason people lose their hair, often with chemotherapy. There's a couple of important things that I think when you're going into a clinical trial you need to understand. Firstly, this isn't being offered as a treatment which will help you. It possibly could, but it is a trial to get greater understanding of new drugs and how they work. The other thing is that you might go through it and just suddenly, for whatever reason, say, I just don't want to do it. They make it very clear. Anytime you want to stop, that's fine. Have a good look at it and ask lots of questions, and you're part of the process. You can't just sit on the sidelines. You're totally part of that trial. But ultimately, you just got to decide it's right for you. Can't think of many downsides to going ahead with it. And you can stop at any time, and it doesn't matter.
If you have any questions about clinical trials or pancreatic cancer, call the Pancreatic Cancer UK support line and speak to our specialist nurses on free phone 0808 801 0707 or email support@pancreaticcancer.org.uk. You can also visit our website at pancreaticcancer.org.uk/clinical trials.